roasting outside, we brought the Florida weather with us to beautiful Westchester, Pennsylvania. This is a product I always like to talk about. It's what we have at home. I got it originally for my mom. When my mom comes to visit, she sunbathes. She would be outside all day long, because in England, of course, we don't get a lot of sun. But she hates the bugs and she hates to feel too hot. This is the ultimate fan that can go inside or outside. So I can have it indoors by the lazy boy, by the sofa, by the couch, by the bed, but I can also take it outside because it's IPX4 rated. Beautifully made metal construction. This even, and this is astonishing, will last 24 hours without being plugged in on the regular low mode. That is incredible. If ever there was an emergency and there was a power outage, it's good to know. With every order that is placed today, we're going to include a mini fan. With a big fan, you need a mini fan for when you go to the theme park, when you're out at the zoo. This is one of those handheld fans that you can easily spend $20, $30, $40 on. We will include it in the same color. Well, somebody who was always bringing us the coolest things, Jenny Bond.
I see what you did.
You see what I did there?
How are you?
Can you believe it's a week since we did the shower head?
I know.
Isn't that scary?
I'm in a daze.
A daze, right.
But you know what I have every night?
Go on.
I have my actual yellow cold brace.
Right.
Okay, this is your cooling powerhouse that is going to change the game since we're just into July right now. This is your cordless, powerful, portable fan that is going to give you 24 hours of complete cooling. I put mine at my bedside around 9:30 at night. It is still going when I wake up to take the dog out in the morning, and there's no cords, and there's so much power. Now, what's so great about this, you're going to also get this 360-degree tilt. So, hello.
Oh,
I have to show
it's
that
the
right
glamour
here.
look.
I love it because I can go anywhere in the house. So what I like to do is talk about saving money.
Yeah.
So when you get this fan, okay, this is a powerhouse. You're going to be able to do 1,500 cubic feet per minute of airflow. Oh, I love it. I like to bring props, okay, because this is going to cool your room. And I mean this for sure. So in my bedroom, I don't have a fan. I have the AC, but I'm trying to save money because we know what's happening right now. That AC bill gets so high. This cools my whole room instantly where I have to put on my blanket, okay? But what I love, this thing, you already mentioned it, this isn't just gonna be attached to the wall. This is a cordless fan that I want you to get home right now because you see the durability. There's stainless steel blades. The construction on this is great. But what is awesome about this, you can actually go ahead and hook this outside. So now you don't have to worry about wiring anything. But when we're by the pool, when we are at the lacrosse game or the soccer fields and a drink spills on it, this is IPX4 rated. You can get dampness or water around this fan.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So there are fans out there right now, and there is the Cool Breeze. Now, it literally though, and I have them all on high right now, you can see it outside. When it is on high, it feels more powerful than a corded fan. And I mean this truly. I want everyone to try this, and I love the colors. How it cools me at night. It just cools my whole room, and my bedroom is almost 300 square feet.
Jenny, for $79.99, and let's be honest here, this has been taken down in price. It's a price cut. We're now at the type of level that you would spend on a very basic fan that you would go to any home store to buy. I say this as somebody that owns this product. It is fantastic. It not only has the power and performance that we need, but it has that versatility. We might be outside grilling. We might be outside having a nice drink on an evening with friends and family on the front porch with a sweet tea. You can take this with you and sit it right there and feel that beautiful, fresh, cozy breeze. It will also keep the bugs away from you. You're not worried if it gets splashed on it and gets wet from the swimming pool or the rain. And again, Jenny, you're walking around with it. You're not tethered by cables.
You're not tethered by a cord, and it is considered to be a floor fan, but if you think of a floor fan, that is a durable fan. So this is actually my fan from my home, and we have this, little pinwheel. We're about 15 feet right here. I want you to understand there is no cord here whatsoever. This is a 24-hour running cordless portable fan that I literally just had in the green room where we have to do our hair and makeup, just to keep me cool. And I love to see that's here now. Also, it is the fan, okay? We've talked about the features, stainless steel, the durability. It is gorgeous. You're gonna feel that airflow. But also right here, which I love, it has a power bank. So now I can charge my speaker, because guess what? The speaker always dies when you're by the pool,
So
okay?
smart.
So guess what? The kids can splash. You're at the beach. This is the fan that I can sit under the tent at the beach and stay cool, charge my phone that always dies when I'm trying to take all those photos and those memories. I can charge my speaker. I can have this under the tent for all of the families at the games, because that's easy. And I think this is, and I'm gonna go in that in just a second. Let's just talk about sport games, okay? This is gonna cool the whole tent. You're also getting the portable fan, which I love, that has 3 modes. This is going to give you almost 3 miles per hour of wind, okay, just here. This is going to have a 4-hour charge, so 8 hours, and this is 24 hours. I was at my drugstore today. One of these fans, because you know right now, it's July, this was almost $14.
Absolutely.
For one fan.
All day long.
And I love that it doesn't have the blades, so you're not gonna get caught on anything in your hair, which I absolutely love.
Let's do colors, and guys, we only have 5 minutes left. It's just because, obviously, at this stage, we kind of call this the end of the season. You know, kind of you get into July and they start putting out the fall clothing.
Which is so funny. So many kids just get out of school.
Right. And it's like, this is the time when we need this. For our final quantities, they took the price lower for the rest of the season. This is going to be the red. This is that gorgeous turquoise.
I love the turquoise.
So bright and happy.
Yes.
And again, metal construction. This isn't
that
something
is the difference
plastic.
with this. Yep.
This is going to be that gorgeous gray. Very popular in the gray. If you want the gray, that's probably going to be one of the first to sell out. And then we have our spectacular yellow. I know it's a lot of information, but this is not a normal fan.
Yes.
It's a high-powered fan. It's a clever fan. It's a fan that allows you to be inside or outside. So think about all that. If you were going to buy any fan, this checks every box.
Exactly. And what is great about this, so if we just look at it, and I want you to know we are just in the beginning of summertime, but for a lot of us here in the Northeast, it just became our summer, and it is heat wave, heat wave, heat wave. This is going to save you so much money because you can take this to any room. And I love the fact, if you think about it, if you have someone going to college, the dorms, a lot of them don't have AC.
Yes.
And guess what? September, October, November are hot. Get this now so that they can have this right at their bed, right in their dorm bed. But also, you can hang this, okay? Now, I love this by the pool. Maybe it's by the bar or the tiki bar outside. So if you have an S-hook, you're gonna be able to go ahead and hang this, but go ahead and have it right outside by the pool. Because of that IPX4 rating, you can get around water. This can be splashed on. So it's beach safe, it's pool safe, it's sports safe, and you're never gonna be looking for a cord, because when we're talking about 1,500 cubic feet per minute of pushing air, and that's what I love. Think of football season, okay? Think of your sport team. Think of how much it would cost to wire fans on your outdoor area that you want to hang out. You can pick your team and go ahead and hang this right here, and you're getting a cordless fan. I can't say that enough. How many times is it so expensive to wire something? I'm going to go and pick up the turquoise here.
Okay, turquoise.
This is literally, and I mean this, I want you to get this. I'm in love with this fan, and I know you're going to love this fan. It is 24 hours of what feels like corded power, but it is a lightweight powerhouse that blasts the air. And I'm gonna show you here with the tilt, and I'm also gonna go ahead and show you the power bank on the back, which I love. So here, whatever area you wanna get that cone of cool, okay? We are cooling, we are refreshing, and we're doing that, it says it right there, it's that cozy breeze, but then you get the tilt. So this, and again, I'm on a high, I love it, I can't even get enough of it. But then right back here, if we can show, this also isn't just your battery, that BLDC battery. This is also gonna be the charger, so you're charging your speaker, you're charging your phone, but you have your modes. And I will speak, it's fine. If you wanna have that light air, it is wonderful. And I'm gonna just do it on low. It is still moving the air, it is perfect. But when I first feel this humidity, and we feel, I mean, it is just July 7th today, okay? This is now on high. I want you to imagine having this, and I can carry it with me. And ladies, I think you understand what I'm saying, okay? You can carry the fan, and it is durable. I'm glad that you mentioned that. If we can just show this too. This is such a powerful, well-made fan. The blades are stainless steel. They are not plastic. It is so durable. I've had my original one forever. I could not be without this fan. And what's great, it's your all-weather, all-season, all-day, anytime fan. Because if you think about it, 24 hours, and this is what I do. You just have to pick your color. I have the yellow. I love it for summertime. I can turn it on at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
It is still cranking full of battery when I get up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I'll just take it with me downstairs. I don't have a vent in my kitchen. I don't have a fan. You deserve to have that cool air blowing everywhere, and it feels so good to literally cut the cord. I'll try this one right here. This is, again, we're on medium here. Just look at this great cozy breeze airflow. You are going to just feel it, and I just love the power and I love the feel of this fan.
You don't want to be uncomfortable. You don't want to be uncomfortable in the summertime.
I can't be hot, Adam.
No!
I can't.
You're hot, you're grumpy, you're not in a great mood. This will change all of that. I know, Jenny, you're standing by for a final chance of that Bissell Today special in the next hour. Thank you for bringing us this.
Thank you so much. I wonder what color is going to go the first. I
well,
love them.
The gray is actually selling the fastest right now.
I love this. I was looking at a lot of the college stuff that's out in some of the stores.
Yeah.
That gray is really modern.
Yeah,
you get that yellow fun for summer. You can't go wrong.
Turquoise red and the yellow. Don't forget to grab yours before that price goes away. Talking of prices in our next hour, we've got to talk about dash cams. Honestly, it's such a big topic. It's something I'm passionate about. If ever there's a collision, having the eyewitness there is so